So please, when you want to choose a man that your children will be proud of, that, oh,
Yes.
mom, you did a great work, dad, you did a great work when you wanted to choose your life partner. Because it's not just about what you see now, it's about the future.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Now it's another week, another blessing, another day to have fun and entertainment on our number one YouTube channel, which is Olaske TV. And don't forget the name of this program is still Inside Life. And also, I still remain your humble host, Damola Dio. You can always call me Dance. By this time last week, I have a fantastic guest in the studio, which we talked about various topics, and also I saw all your comments, your likes, and your subscriptions. Thank you so much. And please, you can always help us to share to your families and friends. And on today's episode, I have another wonderful guest in the studio with me. It has always been fun. And then this week, you're not expecting anything less. So stay tuned and then enjoy another fantastic episode with me on Inside Life. I'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. So I said I have with me in the studio my own friend, and I would like you to like get to know her because she's very fun to be with. She's full of life, so that's why I brought her here. And then she's going to entertain us on another level today. So welcome, my guest. So can you please introduce yourself to our humble audience?
Hi everyone, my name is Chidera Wabuze Manuela and I'm honored to be part of this wonderful episode.
Thank you so much, Miss Chidera. I don't mind how she's still coming out of her shell gradually. Don't worry. When she starts talking, you will not know that she's still in this country. So thank you so much, my honorable guest, for joining me on today's episode. So I would just like you to give us a brief description about who you think you are.
Okay, so I'm a very jovial person. I play too much. Sometimes people think I overdo and I like I said before, I talk a lot and that's the way I used to express myself and get one or two things out of my mind.
Oh, thank you so much. But I don't believe you talk too much because in as much as we all communicate, so and also you are communicating what makes sense. So that does not mean that you're talking too much. You're just trying to like express yourself with your own thoughts. So I don't believe you talk too much. So that being said, hmm, I would like you to like tell us your educational background.
I attended Pal Unique High School. That's my
Okay.
primary education. Then I got admission in Kalak Loyola College in
Okay.
Apapa. And before I got admission to Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, where I study mass communication.
Okay.
Yes, that's my background basically.
Oh, so you can see, like I said the other time, I said she's not just talking, she's communicating because she's a mass communicator. So when in as much as you're a mass communicator, whatever you say is whatever you say to make sense because you are communicating. So thank you so much for that brief summary. So let's go into the entertainment world and then what are trending now on social media. And I guess we have the one trending recently now is the one of this popular Fuji artist in
Okay.
the name of King Wasiu Ayinde. A few days back, he had issue with the airline and all that. That it's almost led to
Gone so soon. Ilesha was gone.
so that's it. But yeah, the situation was very, very a scary one. So,
Yes.
what would you say about that situation? Do you think is on the wrong side or is the pilot? Because some people are blaming the pilot that
Okay.
knowing that people are still down there, why would he take off? But others are like, he's doing his job now. So because of one man, he would risk the life of thousands of people. So what's your own take to that situation?
I would say K1 was at fault and also the pilot because he's like a very big personality does not mean he should not follow the rules and regulations.
Regulations, yeah.
Because according to the stories I heard that they actually told him not to take liquid substance. I think it was alcohol or
Okay,
something
yeah.
on board and he was arguing with them because he feels maybe because he's a person of high personality he can do whatever he wants. And again the pilots were supposed as a pilot, I feel you were trained to follow some certain rules and regulation. And as a pilot, he was not supposed to do things that might take the life of his
Yeah.
passenger of the passengers on board.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel it's like two ways.
Yeah. Yes, thank you so much for that, your response. So, I believe they said he has apologized for that particular act, like
Okay.
the action that he did.
So
Yeah, so I heard that he has apologized to both the airline and other people involved in the whole situation. So that's kind of better and of good behavior from his end for apologizing that, oh, truly it was wrong, because assuming he did not take in
apologize.
that thing, there wouldn't have been a situation whereby one person's life is at risk and all of that. So I believe that he has done the best thing by apologizing to everyone. And going further into that entertainment part, I know you are aware of the whole VDM, Yabojo, and all of that, their saga going on. So from my own end, I think since the court has said, oh, this is the whole situation, he died from medical negligence and all that, there shouldn't be any other thing. But Nigerians want to get more. And then judging from online feedbacks, people are like, the Nigerians don't know that all these bloggers and all these people, they just want to gain attention and then grow their account, that all this situation on ground does not really mean anything to them. So what would you say is the whole situation heading to?
I feel we Nigerians, we want to really know what happened to Mohbad, because we have this thinking that we know that Mohbad died at a very young age.
Yeah.
And want to really know what happened to Mohbad. And VDM was bringing a lot of speculations
Yeah.
online and some evidences about how Mohbad died or something. You know, we Nigerians, we like gist and we want to know what is
Yeah.
really going on.
Yeah.
Like, we want to know who was behind Mohbad's death or something.
Yeah.
But Mohbad's case is very confusing. Today you hear one news, today you hear another news,
Yeah.
you see one evidence. At this point, me personally, I don't know what to believe. Good luck to Mohbad and his family.
Thank you so much for your own opinion on the whole issue. I read about something. This one has to do with relationship. So, the lady brought out an issue that she has a man,
Okay.
but one thing led to another. They had to do a distance relationship,
Okay.
whereby she stays in Lagos and then the guy stayed in Abuja because of work and all that. So, she said people that has always been communicating well, all of a sudden the relationship became somehow not calling, not texting and all that. So she was like, okay, she summoned up courage to go and visit him one day, and on getting there, the situation she met was beyond what she planned. When she got there, she saw the man, his wife, his new wife, and then they have a child already.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you, do you believe in distance relationship?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because in the first thing is that relationship is all about communication.
Okay.
If there is communication, even if your partner is in Dubai or Ghana or Canada, if there is communication, I think the relationship would last, and there'll be like mutual understanding between the
you
both
both.
of them.
Yeah.
You understand? And as scary as it is, you might still communicate with your partner will still be doing whatsoever. Because me, I feel men in general see women as sports, and they feel they just want to like have fun and for pleasure and the rest of that. Understand? Most times I know situations might lead to me and my partner being distant and
Yes.
all. But I personally, I cannot survive in like a long distance relationship, because I would not see my partner for quite a while, or maybe like, do you understand?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be seeing my partner like once a year, twice a year. The although there'll be communication, but the affection would not really flow like if I see my partner face to face and stuff like that. So I don't really support long distance relationship. It's not like if a scenario like that happens to me, I would not cope. I will try, but I don't really like long distance relationship.
Thank you so much. Thank you, because that's your own honest opinion about the situation. But me, I believe that, once there is communication, and then, before you can tell you want to go into a distance relationship, there must be trust.
True.
And then you must be able to compromise.
True.
Because, you're not seeing this person. So it's whatsoever the person tells you, you have to believe. So
True.
it does not work for everyone. Some
True.
people want to see their partner every day, but then life happens.
True.
There will be situations whereby you guys need to like be distant for a while. It will not be for a long time, but for a while. And then the
True.
person said they should be like you should always be when you, okay, maybe you should create time to always see each other. Then you should be expectant that, oh, when we see each other, we have planned this so and so thing that will bring fun activity between you guys. Then you can always like connect those holes that are leaking. So that's what I believe. So it is not for everyone, but if you find yourself in that kind of situation, there are always ways to go about it. So, and like I said, if you want to go into this relationship, you need to trust the person to some extent.
Yes.
The
But
level of trust must be very high.
most times trust is not enough. Trust is not
Yes.
enough
Yeah.
because you might trust your partner and something might happen. Okay, let me scope this scenario. Okay, for example, I have a boyfriend in Abuja and I trust, whatever my boyfriend says, that okay, I'm not with this person because of the trust I have for him, I might believe him.
Yeah.
But there might be one or two scenarios because no man is above temptation.
Yeah.
You get,
Yeah.
I might cheat and he might cheat, you get. Okay, for example, he cheats on me with a girl in Abuja because he does not see me like regularly.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Me, I feel most time long distance relationship doesn't really work out because um things might not go according
To
to
plan.
plan.
Yes.
Yes, things might not
Yes.
go according to plan because he might cheat and because he's always seeing a particular person every day, he might get his attention. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes. Yes.
Because one thing about human is if they, is who they see every day, relate with every day, they might grow more
More
affection
affection
for.
for.
You
Yes. Yes.
understand? So it's easier to neglect you. Like
Mm.
the scenario that I scoped earlier that I'm in Lagos and he's in Abuja, it's easier
Yes.
to neglect me because he does not see me. He sees me once a
Yes.
month or once a year. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So
Yes.
most times trust does not always, yes, trust plays a very big part in
Yes.
a distance
Such
relationship,
relationship.
but it's easier to like what's the word? What's the English? It's easier to
Neglect one for
neglect one for
another.
another. Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
yes. Thank you so much. You know, I was saying a story. I was telling a story the other time. So the concluding part of the whole story is that the guy had to tell the lady that, oh, the mother and the child of his now relationship said it's a contract, that it's not as if he's leaving the other lady for this woman, just that the other person is staying with in Abuja said she needed a child. So that now they are in a contract. The only thing there is the child there. And the lady was like, oh, she needs advice because the man is telling her to wait. They are going to come back and all that. That when the contract term expires, they can now go back to their life. So now, my own advice, from my own end, I was like, ah, does it really make sense? A man is telling you that you should wait and all that. So people are like, oh, should she wait for the man or she should just move on with her life?
Men,
Hmm.
men will stain your wife.
Hmm. Hmm.
So what kind of, if my boyfriend wants to, if he really cares about me, he will tell me that okay, oh, I want to do so and so
Yes.
thing before you take the step. If I'm okay with it,
Fine.
fine. You will move on with it.
Hmm.
It's not like he did not discuss anything.
With me,
I just came
yes.
to meet you in Abuja and you're
Hmm.
telling me that
It's a
it's a
contract.
contract. How am I
Yes.
supposed to believe that? To me, I want to advise is that she should just move on with her life. She should go on because I feel he's lying.
Hmm.
What kind of stupid contract is that one?
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
men,
Hmm.
men will surely sting your wife.
So like I also said, I was like, oh, that kind of person should just move on with her life and then
Yes.
go on to the next thing. So thank you so much for your contribution to that one, because she said she needed advice and people should tell her one or two about the whole thing. So everyone, I would also like to get your own opinion from this episode and also from this particular story that I just said, because it's a true life story. The lady called and she's like, oh, she's in this situation and all that concerning distance. We're talking about distance relationship, and then again, it is not for everyone. Like I said, it might work for B and not work for A, not because they are different or anything, but because of the kind of situation that we find ourselves.
True.
And like my guest said, she said trust is not enough. And I always say one thing, that love is not enough. Don't think because you love someone, you will be able to compromise for them, or to be able to take anything that they dish out to you. There should be some other things that is guiding that relationship aside love.
True.
So when you want to go into a relationship with a man, love must be there. That is number one. There are other things that hold a relationship to the end. If those things are not added, or they are
Yes.
not in that relationship,
Mm.
believe me, that relationship might not work at the end of the day. It will
True.
just be like a waste of time and effort. So
True.
now in this lady's situation, they were doing just fine before the guy traveled to another state.
The girl.
The guy, yes, the guy, before the guy traveled to another state. But on getting to another state, situation changed. There's now something like contract, something that has never happened before. Now there's no more trust.
True.
Because why would you tell me that you're going in contract with somebody that has to do with our relationship, has to do with childbearing, So and then you're just I had to find out on my own. You're not even telling me. I had to find out on my own accord, and then you're trying to like I just believe that the guy is trying to use lie to cover up for lies. Does not want to go straight to the point that
I don't want
I
to.
you know I said something. I said it might be a mistake. Maybe the pregnancy was a mistake, but he doesn't want to admit.
True.
So now he's telling the lady that
Giving flimsy excuse.
yeah. So I just believe that relationship has to do with a whole lot. A whole lot. It's not just about I have a man, we love ourselves and all that. It has to do with a whole lot. I judge it from what is even happening now, that they are killing each other, they are molesting each other, they are abusing each other. Like me and my guests we discussed last week, we talked about emotional, physical, and mental abuse. These things might be a joke, but at the end of the day, they are very important things that we need to take note of. When a guy is physically abusing you, is mentally abusing you, and is emotionally abusing you, it's not easy. It's not easy. So those things are very, very important. And when you notice that these things are happening, you will leave. I keep saying leave.
Yes.
Leave. At the end of the day, there are men in the world. Nobody is encouraging single parents, because we talked about that last week, and I said I'm still going to bring that episode to us about that single parenting. But then again, we're talking about relationship. It's a gradual process.
True.
From getting to know each other as friends, to getting things serious, then to marriage. So it's a long thing, and before you can say I want to end up with this person, you must have some criteria to look out for. And before we bring this episode to an end, I would like you to tell us that what are those things that you need to look out for in a man before you can say, I would like to end up with this kind of man.
Okay, so when entering a new relationship, there are some certain things you need to look out for, like the way he acts, what contributions, um, what contributions, or what are the things, what contributions he will add to your life. If he's the kind of person that is interested in bringing you
You up.
up, yes, like he's interested in your business. He wants to, like, he's not somebody that just wants sex. You get my point?
Yes, yes.
Because most men, they just want to, like, be with you for sex, or like to just enjoy themselves. Somebody that respects you, somebody that cares for you, because at the end of the day, what matters is, sorry, sorry, um somebody that loves you, somebody that cares for you, somebody that respects you, somebody that wants the best for
For
you.
you, yes, yes.
It's not
Someone that takes your situation as his
his
own or her
yes,
own.
yes.
Someone that when they say that you are down, they can always comfort you.
Somebody that
You
does
don't
not
want to
see
be
you sad.
you don't want to be with someone that is not emotionally intelligent. You
Yeah.
are going to, at the end of the day, the other partner is going to be the one to suffer for you, because
True.
when you are with someone that doesn't even know when you are sad, when you are down, when you are this, you will be fed up.
Yes.
And then why I believe why some women go out, or some men, let's just say why couples have extramarital affairs, is because there are some things that are lacking in their marriage that they are getting outside. Like for now, you are, like I said, you got married to a man that is not emotionally intelligent, or is not
True.
even there. When you're talking about when somebody is being there for you, treat your situation as his own.
True.
When you are getting that attention from someone outside, even if the person just wants to have this other thing with you, this XX with you, but because of the way the person is acting to you, the kind of attention the person is giving you, you will neglect your man and just say, "Oh, let me just take this one because I get comfort from this person." So please, when you want to Choose a man that your children will be proud of. That, oh,
Yes.
mom, you did a great work. Dad, you did a great work when you wanted to choose your life partner. Because it's not just about what you see now, it's about the future.
Yes, and there are some people are saying my husband was not a good man, but he's a good father to the children.
Mm.
I used to like whenever I see that online, I always say my matter will not be like that,
Mm.
because it's the kind of love you show to me that we reflect on
To
the children.
children.
Because most times you see people say, I can never love, I can never marry a man like my father. It's not because of it, although the father might show like affections to them, but the things that they see, the kind of attitudes or the kind of way that the father treats the mother
Yeah.
will make them like reject. And
Yeah.
also there's this back to your
Story.
story, no, back to what you said before this thing I just said.
Okay.
You were like because of the way their marriages are, that's
Yeah.
why most men or women cheat. They
Yes.
have extramarital
Yeah.
affair. According to what you said before, women, why is it that men just cheat without any affection? Because one thing I know, I observed is that men just cheat because they just want to cheat. But
Mm.
before a woman would want to cheat on their partner or to have extramarital affair, they
Affairs.
would have grown affection to somebody that, to the
Mm.
person that they feel like love with,
Mm.
like they feel
They are safe
they
with.
are safe with. Thank you very
Yes.
much. You understand?
Yes.
Because on my own take, women don't just cheat because they want to
To
cheat.
cheat. Mm.
Yes, they cheat
Yeah.
because they feel love outside.
Mm.
Do you understand? They're not getting enough love
From
from their spouse.
inside.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So, like she's just trying to say, she's saying, before a woman can cheat, it's not just about the physical appearance. There are some things that a man is doing that she's falling in love with. But
Yes.
that again does not encourage extramarital affairs. In as much as you've decided to settle down with someone, work things out. If you see that, oh, your partner is lacking some things that you need in your life, you guys should sit down. That's why we're always saying communication is key. It's not even about relationship. Communication is key. It's a very, very important part of life. No communication, no society. When you don't
True.
communicate, there's no society. So
True.
learn to communicate, share your feelings with people, with your partner, so that you guys will know where you need to work on. Don't just think that, oh, this person should know this about me. Nobody's an island of knowledge, and you cannot know it all.
Yeah.
If I'm having headache, if I don't tell someone, if I don't tell a doctor that I'm having headache,
How will you
how would he
prescribe?
know? So don't just assume that, oh, this person should know this or know that. Communicate. Communicate. So that will bring us to a close on this episode. And I want to leave one word with you: communication. You can go online and search the meaning of that word, communication. And also, my partner gave some criteria of things to look out for when you want to choose your life partner. Yes, when she said some things. She said, number one is mannerism, his approach, and then if he treats you like his own or our own. You know, there are some people that will say, I only look out for myself. I don't care about other people. That kind of person, oh, it's a no, 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 no. So those are the things that you should look at. And
Don't
more.
forget money too.
Money, they say money is also there, but that can still come. But there are some things that are beyond money. There are some people that are in their marriages now, they are wealthy, but they are not happy.
True.
Some people will say, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini than do what, than laugh in a
Second
Corona.
attempt.
But it's more than that. That's just my take on the whole issue. And thank you so much for coming to share your knowledge and your take on these issues, because they are very important. And I used to say, we are young people that are growing, especially young people that are growing now. They need to learn. They need to know that, oh, relationship is not just about love. There are other things to a relationship. So thank you so much. And also, don't forget, I always like when you drop your opinion, your take, and also the things that you want to add to this episode in the comment section. Is very important, because it helps us to know the angle to divert our next episode too. So thank you so much for those that commented in our last video. I so much appreciate your comment, your like, your subscription. I appreciate you. And please, on this same episode too, please kindly help me to click on that like button, subscribe button, and also please help me to share, because The next person need to get this information, take 1 or 2 lessons from this episode because it's very important, because there are some important words that are being mentioned, said on this episode, that we need to learn 1 or 2 from. So thank you so much. That will bring us to a close on today's episode, and I will meet you same time, same channel. Don't forget, this channel is Olaske TV. Get familiar with it, and I still remain your humble host. My name is still Dams, and you can connect with me on all other social media handles, and also drop your comments. It's very important. Click on the like button and also the subscribe button. Thank you so much. And me and my guests on this note will be telling you guys bye.